Hello YouTube, welcome back to another emergency upload, and today we'll be talking about the official release of 1.21, and it's going to be one of the best updates Twisted's ever seen, so this will bring in a lot more people to play, and allows older people that have been playing Twisted for a long time back into the game, because Twisted 1.20 was so laggy, and the game kept crashing, so a lot of people couldn't even play Twisted during that time. So 1.21 changes all that, and also the update was supposed to release in September, but it became a lot more than what it was supposed to be, which include vehicle revamps and the optimizations and everything else that's coming with it. So we're going to hop into the changelog review. It's not going to be as great as Don't Spill the Tofu's review of it, because he's got the actual gameplay of it. Also, you want to go check out his upcoming premiere. It starts at 4:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Link you down in the description below. And you can go watch his gameplay review of it. Mine's just going to be a changelog review, since I don't have access to 1.21 until it actually comes out. But yeah, this will be the only changelog review I make on this update, and I mostly will be making, since you guys crushed the yes button on my community post for beginner's guide for 1.21. I will be making a beginner's guide for 1.21, and that will likely be my first edited video for my channel, that done by me specifically. So yeah, without further ado, let's hop to today's video. Smash this like button to 75 likes, and yeah. I'll start making the guide to 1.21. So let's hop into it, and yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, 1.21 is going live tomorrow evening at May 4th, 2024, which that was yesterday at 10:38 p.m. So it's today now at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. It'll be 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time, 5 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, and then 4 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Also, if you guys have any questions, concerns, just comment down below, and I'll respond to you based off this timing and other stuff. So, yeah, now let's go into the changelog. Alright, here is the changelog, Twisted Beta version 1.21. Also, sorry for my voice, guys. It's, yeah, allergy season. The only time I go through is when Twisted 1.21 releases. So that's just fun. So, yeah. So, here is Twisted 1.21. It's been one of the longest updates they've ever worked on. They've featured an entire game recode, massive optimization improvements, and a huge amount of new content. And that he hopes that everyone finds it worth the wait, and I do think it is worth the wait, because they optimized the whole entire game while including massive new content. So here we're gonna start the optimization. They first implemented the Roblox VS Tools SDK. If you guys don't know what that is, I made a Google Doc of it, since yeah, I might as well. It is a tool suite that adds standard modern engine level of detail and occlusion calling techniques to Roblox. So it's an advanced kind of tool mechanism for Roblox developers. So Twisted decided to implement that into there. And also, then they massive improved the Twisted render mechanics. So the render system now is a lot better, and it does a lot more than it used to. They enabled streaming at all servers, which meaning that light mode will be removed, because it's not a bad thing light is being removed, because of with everything in 1.21 being completely changed, there's no point in 1.21 light mode, because it'll still run perfectly fine in the normal version. They reduced the server and client memory usage by 1.26 gigabytes and 1.58 gigabytes, so the game's gonna be running 1,000 times better, and yeah. And they also reduced load times after teleporting to a different server. It was usually an average around 2 minutes or higher, or a bit lower, but now they changed it to an average of 5 to 10 seconds, which is one of the best things ever, so you don't have to wait that long. They drastically increased the server uptime, which means that means less memory usage equals less crashes, so a lot less people haven't experienced crashes, but there still will be, since 1.21 will have to go through a couple patches within the next couple of weeks. So there'll probably be a patch, one or two patches today, and then how many over the next coming weeks to make sure it runs perfectly fine. They optimize the tree swaying physics so they don't sway as much and make your computer lag. They optimize the client effects, which means client effects means that you can turn them on and off so you can see them, our players can't, and when you turn them off, then it doesn't affect anyone else. So the client side effects. They optimize the tornado system and damage, so it reduces lag, but this still makes it realistic. They recoded the entire game. If you wanna, so here's my thing again. They recoded the entire Twisted game, which for much more future expansion. So there's gonna be so much more stuff to come in the future since they recoded the entire game. Because look at the first sentence that was literally put into this thing. Recoded literally the entire game. While this may not be visible in every single aspect of the game, some features definitely have received notable changes. The setup for Twisted to be expanded much more in the future. You also guys will notice the transition to vehicle names because they're gonna change it to fictional vehicle names because they have to avoid copyright issues since other companies don't want their vehicles in game because if you damage their vehicles, like that's gonna be bad for their business. So yeah, this is a nice change. Fictional car names looks nice. Also, they added 4 new cars for the civilian team, kind of. The civilian team, well, it's not the team you start on. They had a 2006 Bullhorn Buffalo 2500, which is a truck. It's a Dodge truck, I should say. It's a Bullhorn Dodge. It's a 2006, and they added another 2006 Bullhorn Dodge kind of truck. It's a 3500, so it's most likely to be a dually, I think. And they also added a 2020 Combi Kuma GT, which is the Dodge Charger, I think. That is the GT. And then they also added the 91 NARV Territory, which is a Skyline kind of vehicle. It's an older type of vehicle that's in the game. They also remodeled 3 vehicles with the 2017 Falcon Advance, so it's the truck. These may be also, you got some of these names. These are based off of URLC. If you guys play that game, Emergency Responsibility County. Falcon Advance, like the Vellfire Prairie Grade. Some of these vehicles are in URLC, but they just changed it to that. They're the Falcon Advance Lariat, which is the Ford truck. They remodeled that instead of the free model. They also remodeled the 2018 Sumo Woodlands XT, which I don't know what that is, but I don't have an image of it because it's a different type of vehicle. Sorry about that. Being sick sucks. Oh, so yes, I'm getting a lot of tweets saying on my Discord saying that I'm making a video, and yes, I am. And then you also have the Vellfire, which is another truck. It's a 2011 Vellfire Prairie Grade. They remodeled that. So all these free model vehicles are not free model anymore. So all their custom made models. They also replaced the basic Tahoe with no ear with a 2011 Bronson Arlington Yukon. So it's another SUV. So it's a 2011 this time. And then also they reworked all the chassis in every single vehicle. They reworked all the suspension, made it much more responsive and less stiff, so you can be a lot more realistic. They worked the steering using Ackerman steering geometry, which is a Roblox feature that I never heard of. They also reworked the steering. They reworked the steering so you turn a lot more realistically, I think. They also reworked the throttle so when you press W, you don't automatically just start rapidly speeding up. I think it's more realistic speed based off the vehicle and how much it weighs. They did redo the hydroplane. Hydroplane now does a lot more effect now because of now with the wet roads, you start hydroplane at faster speed so you take a sharp turn while you drift out. And that's what you call hydroplane when the roads are wet. So make sure you slow down when you turn. Don't overspeed, otherwise you hydroplane. They also added turn signals, horns, and hazards. That was an FAQ they said they'll never add, but, Twisted, they like adding stuff. No offense to anything about Twisted, they just like to give you surprises, and I like surprises from Twisted. That's why I love Twisted for a reason. They had so many surprises in this. So they add turn signals, horns, and hazards now, which is probably a feature that's been requested quite a few times. That's why it's an FAQ. And yeah, it's in the game now. They also added transmissions and gear shifting, so you can probably do manual shifting or automatic transmission. So you can get, if you want manual, it's become more complex. So yeah, you can have automatic or probably manual transmission with gear shifting. So yeah, who knows how that's go. Alright, they also added the MVC, which is mobile vehicle controls. They added they added gas pedals, brake pedals, and steering buttons to the mobile vehicle. So mobile vehicle controls is for mobile players, so mobile players will be able to play now. They also added exclusive mobile car interface now. So mobile will actually be more part of the game now. They just were mainly focused on PC. They also added vehicle customization. They added customization ability to civilian vehicles, lift, height, wheel, tires, and shocks. They customize affects vehicle performance in various conditions. That along goes with vehicle maintenance. They add wearing of vehicle components, the engine suspension that hinders performance. And they add the ability to repair vehicles at the Metal Line or Tomcat Performance. Chaser vehicles will be and can be only repaired at the TIV2 Guy Radar Technologies. And here it is. Here is the suspension. Here is the vehicle customization. This is the Twitter page for Twisted. And you can see here, this is where the maintenance, and this is not the maintenance, this is customization and the shop and stuff. And then here is where the intro is. Suspension, maintenance, buy. So then when you buy, you have to pay 10,000 based off. So you probably have something here that's worth 10,000 in here. And yeah, you can see all the statistics on the side, and then the modifications on the right. And that is vehicle customization and maintenance. They don't show the maintenance in here, they just show customization. That is why, right here, offset lift height shocks, ribs, and tires you can customize. All custom. And then they also, in the Chaser warehouse, they added a Dow 3. Dow 3 is the old Doppler on wheels. Also, if you want to see all the vehicles, here's what all the vehicles look like. Doppler on wheels 3 is right here as a new Doppler, revamped Dow 6, new Dow 3, revamped TIVs, new Dominators, and then you'll get a better view, the backside of them all. TIV 1, new TIV 2 version, the Tahoe, Dom 1, Dom 2, Dom 3, Pro Truck, and yeah, all those new vehicles there. They remodeled the Dom 1, 2, and 3, so Dom 3 got a better remodel. It has a better model now than before, and it'll probably have a better view in this next picture here. Yep, here's Dom 3, it's a better remodel. Dom 2, Dom 1, here is the older vehicle, scout kind of vehicle. And then you can see TIV 2. TIV 2 versions you will have to pay for. Sorry about that. And then yeah, those are all stuff that you can see in there. The probes were all remodeled, and Tim's Turtle Probes and Toto was added. Here is Tim Samaras' probe right here. Has a camera, vision, and all that to it. And yeah, there's your Tim Samaras probe that people can now use in-game. The UI was redesigned, as you can see in the 1.21 trailer. We get a link down in the description below if you want to see more look on that. The vehicle dashboard, driving UI, thermodynamics panel has been revamped and done. New NWS Warren Gen redesign. Storms and tornadoes were redone. They redid model Winfield. Tail claw has been added. Re-add distant thunder to storms, debris, sound effects when in and near tornadoes. They added intra-cloud lightning, new debris clouds, new rain wrap. Tornado cores are now darker. And yeah, rain wrap is a feature that's returning in the game. And then yeah, there's all the storms and tornadoes, and the EAS has been redone. They changed the EAS to Old Tom voice. If you want a video of the Old Tom voice, link down in the description below. You can hear Old Tom voice down there and see what it's going to look like. They also did the old EAS format to reflect older NWS warnings, so it's much better. And then the final, last but not least, is the map. They had a half cloverleaf interchange at I-33 State Route 41. Truckies stop at east of Prior Lake. And here's Truckies. Here's Truckies right here. And then they add a new development southeast Prior Lake, which, that's what may be something new. They began reconstruction of I-33. More miscellaneous signs about the map. Trampolines have been added, and various bug fixes and improvements. And then, yeah, that's the whole 1.21 changelog. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Trampolines are one of the best features going to be added into Twisted 1.21, because I can't wait to see them go flying. And yeah, 1.21 just beginning what's all coming into 1.21 and beyond. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Adventure James. I'll see you guys soon. See you next time for the 1.21 Beginner's Guide. Goodbye for now.